My wife cheated on me and I'm not sure on whether to stay or not. My 23M wife, 23F, cheated on me in December with a Navy sailor. I'm in the Navy as well. She came home late one night talking about suicide, and the next morning when I got up for work I grabbed her phone to see if maybe she had told her best friend something and I needed to help her. What I was greeted to was a thread of her texting this other guy. She had been going over there almost every weekend to be with him while I stayed home with our 2-year-old daughter. She had lied and said that her best friend's boyfriend had attempted suicide, so he was in a mental hospital and she was helping her friend through everything. She got pregnant last November and slept with this guy in December. The texts I saw was them saying, "I love you," and a bunch of other cheesy stuff, basically in the honeymoon phase. I was so distraught and traumatized about it I just went to work. I was looking into lawyers and the law to see if I could get my daughter away from her and live with me. While I was doing this, I was pretending I knew nothing and was being the husband I usually was, i.e., kind, caring, and loving. I guess I overdid it because she tried having sex with me 2 days later. I couldn't do it and told her I knew. She started bawling her eyes out and saying that she doesn't know how she can love 2 people at once. I have never been this hurt and I knew that our marriage wasn't perfect. But damn if I wasn't giving it everything I had. I have read and heard that while she is pregnant I can't file for divorce. Once the baby is born, should I file for divorce? I love the family I have created and don't want to lose it. But I don't know how to move on from this pain. Also, she has had cancer for about a year now. Any help would be greatly appreciated. I'm just struggling with all of this while maintaining a good relationship with my daughter and work life. I just need general advice on what I should do. I'm lost. Isn't adultery an offense under UCMJ? I am not in the military, but you might check into this as well. I love the family I have created and don't want to lose it. You can't put toothpaste back in the tube. The wonderful family you think you created has already been destroyed by your wife. So yes, you should file for divorce, and you should also get a paternity test. OMG, the more I read the worse it got. She doesn't love you, and IDK why you would want to stay with this girl. How are you so sure the baby is even yours since she's been cheating? Find out who this guy's commanding officer is and turn him in. Are you even sure that the baby is yours? File for divorce. 23 years old bro. This was a trial and error. Learn from it and move on. Remain the same humbled guy that you seem to be though. Take some time to yourself and focus on your daughter only. Who told you that you couldn't divorce your pregnant wife? Talk to a lawyer. That does not sound right. Get yourself tested. She may have picked something up and passed it along. Make sure to do a paternity test when the kid gets here. Do not put your name on anything before you get the results. Also, if the kid is not yours, make sure to consult a lawyer because some states have assumed paternity because the child was born to married parents. You said she left you and your child to go sleep with that other man. Well, that may work in your favor. Make sure you have proof of her infidelity and neglect. Dude, she said she loved 2 men. You cannot stay with someone like that. She will destroy you mentally and emotionally. 1. Paternity test without question. 2. Divorce. 3. Ensure you have proof she cheated on you so that you don't end up having to give this trash half your money the rest of your time in the Navy. Do the DNA test before the baby is born. If it isn't yours and she puts your name in the birth certificate, you are stuck.
Leave.
I thought that in the military the other guy could get into serious trouble for sleeping with a fellow enlisted man's wife? Look, Once somebody cheats in a relationship, it's finished. You can't stay because you will never be happy and she will most likely keep doing it. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I am sorry to hear about this, but it is time to leave. Dang man. That's a kick in the gonads. Did you know this, fellow sailor? At this point, she's been at this for a while and she'll say anything to keep you. I don't know how I can love two people. Bruh. She doesn't love you. Otherwise she wouldn't have cheated on you. That ain't what love is. You're a young guy. I've got 2 years on you. 25M. And I wouldn't put up with this BS. Definitely get a paternity test. And if the child is yours, be there for it. But don't involve yourself with a woman who clearly doesn't care about your emotions and your relationship. Is the kid even yours she's pregnant with? You shouldn't stay with her. She intentionally cheated on you and has feelings for her AP. She's not gonna want to give him up easily. Also, isn't there something the Navy can do with cheating spouses? Notify the command of the affair partner that he is having an affair with your wife. Unless they have changed the UCMJ sign. I was in the Marines. It is a chargeable offense. I'm sorry, but doesn't the military frown on infidelity? She cheated on you with a fellow Navy man. You say? Well, I'll be damned. These stories just write themselves, don't they? Grin. Get divorced as soon as you can. The situation is so bad that you are not even sure that the baby she is expecting is yours. Your marriage is already damaged. Do not let her try to manipulate you. Be firm with her and tell her that as soon as you can you will get a divorce. You are young. Don't waste your life with this woman. She's not worth it. You should verify you can't divorce while she's pregnant. In Wisconsin, if your wife gives birth, that child is yours in the eye of law. It takes a lot of legal action to get out of support, even if paternity test verifies you are not the father. Sorry that you are going through this, mate. To be honest, you don't stand a chance. She's still in love with the other guy and your reality can't compete with the fantasy of him. Your best bet is to report him to his commanding officer for adultery, especially if you have proof they had sex, and demand a prenatal paternity test after that. Get a good lawyer and as soon as the baby is born file for divorce. My heart goes out to you, my brother. If she cheated on you, she doesn't really love you. Find someone who does, someone who will be faithful and make you happy. Also, if you want to be sure you get full custody of your kids, hire a PI to gather evidence on her adultery. Mothers typically get custody of their children, but are less likely to if the divorce is a result of cheating. Best of luck. Up. You deserve so much more than that. It wasn't enough to just cheat. Maybe a drunken mistake could be worked through. But she fed into this bad behavior enough to fall in love with someone else. And the lies she told to give herself time to do it were horrific. I'm sorry, but your family is already broken, and the sooner you can get away from her the better it will ultimately be for you and your young children.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.